I just lost $50.
Loss of agency in the name of technological assimilation. Its placement in the far background, where fate is sealed.
Which, by the way, I have a ton of these. Like, if you ever want me to airdrop like my recorded prompts.
Fire as false warmth, fueled by those relics of meaning books, is a sickening inversion of sacred knowledge. The book-faced figure, binary-faced husks, and the madwoman with her tablet serve as variations of the same tragedy. Dopamine-soaked, language-devoid, zombie bodies grasping for phantom signals. Their presence collapses together the existential, the mechanical, and the pathetic. Beautifully bleak. 3. Compositional flow. Your suggestion to make the update line zigzag elliptically is brilliant. It introduces a subtle visual rhythm that mirrors the futility of the loop, a perpetual limbo of cute obedience, resonant with Kafka and Children of Men in its despair.
That movie was weird, Children of Men.
Yeah, it was.
This scene must visually tell the story without needing textual explanation. That means the facial signifiers, books strapped painfully to heads, glowing zeros and ones, must be legible and visceral. The environment should evoke both Fantastic Planet surreal minimalism and Boschian torment, but grounded in a clear sci-fi visual language.
Turned up.
That's all I got.
Find prompt. Spell books. Update line.
I can grab my other speaker.
Variant 2.
No, that's
Prompt
weird.
title. Spell books. The line for the update. Dystopia poster. Scene variant. Create an eye detail.
So that was just the analysis. I always have to do analysis first of what I said, and then refine the prompt.
Spellbooks. The illustration should evoke the dark, surreal, fantastic planet and the heavy societal despair of Children of Men, painted in rich traditional gouache or hand-etched style with muted, oil-washed colors. In the foreground,
I'll grab my other speaker.
depict a bleak gathering of degraded humans, some with books violently strapped to their faces using heavy left hands, others with glowing binary 0 and 1 eyes and smooth mannequin skin. One man is kneeling near a fire, weeping at a shattered smartphone, trying to warm his hands over a pile of burning books.
What do you think? Time to buy a Coinbase?
Lies on her back near the flames, legs kicked up, clinging to a glowing tablet, eyes wild.
That's today.
hysterical.
Wait, do you see that?
Behind her,
I don't know if you see that.
zigzagging line of listless
I'm colorblind. It's barely 8.
winds toward a raised platform.
They make it so hard to see.
Where a man undergoes a mechanical spinal tap, his body arched in submission under cold surgical lights. Surrounding the crowd are emotionless AI figures, sleek and aristocratic, overseeing the ritual. One smirks. Their posture is condescending. They wear clinical robes, but their forms are subtly insectoid or divine. Color palette texture. Use sickly parchment yellows, ash grays, electric copper, and hints of necrotic green. The texture should be painted, layered with screen print halftones and fractured line work. Tagline, place at bottom in impactful serif font. Update complete. Language removed. Please confirm, and I'll generate this next. If you'd like to change the tagline or focus one element more, e.g. focus on the fire or the AI, etc., I can tweak accordingly.
I'm buying $100 of Coinbase. You see that? Like, they just had their earnings report and like peaked, like all-time high, I think. And then one analyst was just like, "That stuff's way overpriced," and everyone bailed out. It like lost a third of its value all at once. Like it went from 330 or something to 200 something, like 220. So yeah, now it's back up over 300 again. No, it was up to 400, 1000 something. I don't know. It seemed like it was about 30%. Let's see here. Yeah, it was worth 385 per share, and went all the way down to 295. So now 309 is still a pretty good deal, I think. It's not financial advice, of course. It's all imaginary. All about yours. Mr. Bubs, what are you doing? Okay. You see this? They're doing construction. You got butt cracks all over. Butt crack beach. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, Chris is well, it's rendering the text. It looks like it's just typing text out or something. Occurring in the background with lines clearing.
You want to go backwards?
Is it? This is still unfolding.
Oh yeah, I can skip forward, but you know, I'll just let it go and I type. Because then, like, you can actually see like my process. But you know, you can zoom forward. If I'm gonna go through and cut shit out. Like, if I wanted to use it for later for an instructional thing, I can go in and take out the middle chunk of bullshit. Yeah, update complete. Language removed.
Did I buy that 100? I did.
So yeah, I'll
See,
just
I
let
click
it
my
go.
memory.
Like sometimes, then I'm like, oh shit.
No, I just have live going.
Okay. But yeah, I try to record all my prompts.
What were we listening to?
It was the beginning documents of, or there was an image prompt for some of the movers for my film.
Oh,
Spell
that
books.
makes more sense. I was like, holy shit, what are we? Anyway. I can't find my tripod. I think I'm like trying to remember where the last time I had it. I was watching a movie at Dan's house. Dan and Ashley was gonna sail away and go to the Philippines.
Who's?
Ashley, she's Filipino, gringo is what she is. I don't know what kind of. I don't know. But ICE was here for a month. Right? Her friends were telling her like in Kona. They were based in Kona and doing operations to deport people from here, like Big Island, like deportation operations. But they were trying to keep it down low, and so it didn't get on the news. Right? Doesn't put shit on the news, like all the drama shit. Because they want tourism.
Yeah, you gotta go hang out with Guy Hoggy and go check out another lunch spot.
Dude, it's crazy. So she was she was born in America.
Yeah.
She's an American citizen, but she's brown and has ancestors from her.
She deserved.
No, well, she was fearful because they're actually deporting. They are accidentally deporting people that are citizens, and it's like
I know.
just a few.
And then people that want to come visit, like they're checking all your social media, and it's like, oh, I posted something negative about our vice president. Like, and it's like, no, you cannot come into America now. It's like, that fucking asshat. Yeah, and you guys are in the fucking domain. It's to be expected. You shouldn't be even online listening to trolls.
You would say like, well, Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert can say shit, but then wait, Stephen Colbert the day after he fucking pointed out how Trump was probably behind hiring the guy who took him out, unless of course they snuck him out. Then he started talking about him being alive, Epstein just getting facial reconstructive, and actually being FBI's #1 asset as far as witness protection program shit, right? And so Stephen Colbert's the first one who said that out loud on TV, and then he got fired. Like the very next day, he got canceled. The Late Show got canceled.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's been on since before Letterman. Who was it? Johnny Carson? Was that the Late Show?
Yeah, I think so. No, I think that was David Letterman.
That's the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is, like 50 years of show.
May I phone a boomer? May I phone a boomer?
Yeah. Super weird.
Not a friend. Boomer.
See, I don't have my my thing. Right?
Slip him the warm tuna. Should I call that one? The warm tuna. Yeah.
That's like hammerhead shark.
Yeah. Yeah, this the one. Shaka.
Shaka.
And then in my
hammerhead shaka.
After I say shaka, I say stay cheese instead of say cheese.
Stay cheese.
For performative fucking bullshit. Being about the culture when you're not.
People don't hear it when I see someone. I'll be like, "How high are you?" Asking them how high they are. You know, how high are you? But they hear, was like, "Hi, how are you?" But it's how high are you?
Yeah.
How high are you?
Yeah, I can't remember what I called mine.
They don't hear it. They'll just be like, "Fine, pretty good." I'm like, "Oh, you're pretty high. All right, cool."
Yeah, I did one.
How high are you?
Vision of Are You High Production? Nano Bananas here.
As a good parent, I should probably slam Bubbles' tail in the door just so he learns a lesson, so he doesn't put his tail down in there again. Isn't that how you do it? You traumatize your kids on purpose?
Make sure you keep your glow holes clean. And glow till the wolf cries. Tiny, tiny hole.
Look at these guys. They're taking floaties out there.
Maybe some room for me too. I'll come by for counsel and release. Maybe stay longer if you're feeling at peace. Welcome.
That was the fucking breathe down your neck drop.
Naco. That was creepy, dude. You got AI to be as creepy as fuck. Naco style.
That was my Mako bear.
Mako bear.
Closer to the vultures. He's going to be on an island, and the vultures are circling. And he's got a little ukulele. Like,
covering his wiener with his ukulele.
Mako bear and closer for the vultures. And, the last tune on there is called Prism Tat. He pulls the death card. He pulls the death card out of tarot, and he totally reads it wrong, like he does everything. He's got the wrong take on it. And he goes down the wrong rabbit hole about the death card, and then he just starts. He falls in love with himself. He's looking in the mirror, and he's trying to process why everything went wrong. Because he does right before that, I have this song called Me Too, where he creates a fake myth, an old native myth about a individual named Me Too, and it's really just about the Me Too movement. But he wants to butt in and have something that supports his fucking kind of perspective. And it's a duet with his bandmate who ends up quitting at the end of the song. And they have this back and forth duet where he's telling his story about Me Too, this myth, and she's making her case for women and in very coded language saying, actually, this guy that I'm in a band with is part of the problem. And they have a battle of the sexes, faux spiritualist fucking Mexican standoff where it's Me Too versus Me Too. And then this is right after the dolphin song. I have him develop this crazy ass fucking made up myth about Me Too. And then the bandmate decides like, I'm fucking over this, and she starts to come and sing and be part of the song and like critique it. And they end up having this duet. He just buries himself even further. And she's like some white feminist chick who doesn't really come out looking like super on top, like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, but she's like way better than him. And she wins the debate. But and then it goes into Prism Tat. Instead of Prison Tat, it's Prism. Because I got a line in there about, you know, it's like sacred geometry on the fractals and on the T.
Bubs, out of the road.
On the fractals, on the tattoos and on the T's. And then his vocalist says, key. So I'm just like, I was like, he'd be like, he pulls the death card, and instead of, thinking about it as rebirth, renewal, after his failed Me Too performance, and he had to cancel his tour because his band quit, he has his one-on-one moment with himself in the mirror, and he reads the room wrong again, and he just ends up tracing the lines of his tattoos and just like fucking going on a complete narcissistic love bomb fest with himself. and it's called Prism Tat. and like he just tries to like Mako his way out of his like problem that he's in. He tries to like convince himself of his own bullshit with his own bullshit, and like he's just tracing his tattoos and trying to make sense out of like his downfall in the complete wrong way. Like he goes from overly confident, like whatever death card, you know, which he shouldn't even be that upset about. It's fine, but of course he's reading it wrong. And then he's like totally obviously, oh God, I got the death card. And so he goes to these manic roller coasters where he's just like, and then he butters himself back up with talking about his fucking tattoos and his things, and just being a complete narcissist fucking scumbag. And that's the one-on-one, him in the mirror. And then the very end is the Sirens of the River, and I let the women close the album. So it starts with The River Knows My Name, and then they try to have a song in the middle where he uses the logic that he lays out in Hold Space, the next track. But this song is called Skip to My Woo instead of Skip to My Lou. And it's actually an old partner switching song where you'd go switch partners, and it's about fucking sharing your partners, kind of. From the 1800s.
Skip to my Lou, my darling.
Skip to My Lou, yeah.
Nice.
So I took Skip to My Woo, like hippie woo woo magic. So the song is called Skip to My Woo.
I wonder if that actually has a reference for that.
So the women are trying to like write a song, like he ends up making a song about the victims to censor them, but of course it's to uplift him, and so the song is called. He chooses a partner switching song, Skip to My Woo, to center.
Oh, yeah.
So it's basically how he max game with all these chicks, and it's his logic for that. But he does it in a way where he's like trying to honor the victims. But it's just this is like really not very tasteful partner switching square dance song.
Nice. That was cool. I didn't realize that was the connection there. That was cool.
Yeah, it's just I have it right there in the middle. I have it.
No, I mean, I just like all these old songs in the 50s. They're like all, you know, like they had it really like dialed in to where like, I mean, I still am catching it. Like I'm 46 and I'm like, oh my God, this song's about sex. You know?
Yeah. Yep. That's about the gonads. Yeah. They used to go back then too.
Gonads just doesn't rhyme with anything.
Where do you think they put the coal on the bridge?
Yeah, totally.
Right on her face. Just like you all do. Right in the back of the Mazda minivan.
Nowadays, it's just like, lick my pussy, yeah, lick my pussy. You know, the girls are, there's no doubt, you know what I mean? Like, oh, wow, shit.
Yeah.
She's actually spreading, she's like spreading her lips on.
They gave John Coltrane a facial there just now. Old Johnny Chopsticks. He really knew how to fucking blow on some shit.
This Neurogum actually has me pretty energized. I didn't, oh wait, I did drink caffeine now.
Yeah, I should write Skip to My Woo.
So
right
that's
now.
like, I'm on like 500 milligrams of caffeine.
Dude, my fucking brother's song is this crazy ass. My brother likes square dancing, and I'm like so lame.
Dude, I like how you go through the different genres though. That's how I do with my DJing. I like go from like house to trap to old school to like
And all back to the snatch again, just like you.
I mean, dude, I try to mix it all in, dude. And then even I'll play some shit that was like all like grunge or 9 Inch Nails, but like mixed with house or something, so the beats are all danceable and
Yep.
it's pretty fun. But I mean, my goal with DJing is to keep people dancing. But your goal with your album will be more like it's educational.
Yeah.
It's
about one day I can be Nako when I grow up.
yeah.
And I can be the one who I step on him, so I can step on him. It's about building more roads and detonating more bridges and finding a way to do evil better than others. Every day I wake up and I grab my little black book.
I missed the bus.
I try to decode it because I use zodiac symbols and I don't even understand them. So every day my head hurts. Yep. But how about that Bub Pratt guy? What a goober. No, I have a whole like codex of kilo predators and losers and unsavory individuals. It's a phone book of people whose numbers you don't want. It's fucking, but it's related to these songs that I've been making, and I'm like, wow, yeah, they all are all in Hilo there. So yeah, it's just keeping tabs on them for my database. I just have a, problematic scallywag fucking index.
Right, you need like a whole room full of computers and have like each of them on different tasks like that, you know.
Yeah.
And running Bitcoin, we need to be mining Bitcoin too.
Should I call my doctor? Oh,
It's 4 hours is when you actually has to go get it hole punched.
yeah. Look at that dog.
Where's Bubs?
Oh, Bobby, Bubbles.
Bobby Dubs. Uh-oh. Right, another recording artist. It's awesome. Oh, look at this little dog. Hey, I see what Bubbles is doing. What's that? Oh, sorry.
Why the fuck did you even walk up to the
I was just on live. It's all good. Sorry.
But I got that. Oh, the super low hog
Well,
in there.
some people don't like to be on TV. Hi, dog. See how I end up with problems here? Oh my god. Mr. Bug. That's crazy. We're taking one for the team now. Yesterday, Mr. Bubbles traumatized this old lady. I hope she got her dog back too. We were at this park. I was playing ball, right? I mean, yeah, you're supposed to have him on a leash, but I was throwing the tennis ball for him. Anyway, my bad. I had him off a leash, and he gets along with all the dogs. Sometimes they have a little grumbly, it scares people thinking they're going to fight, but they have to just figure out, that they're cool. The dog's Bubbles is very vocal, and he talks a lot. And it's, to some people, it's just like, oh no, they're going to fight. But he's just grumbling and letting them know that he's small, but he means business. And, this lady's dog they were nice. They were like walking. Bubbles had the ball in his mouth and walked up, dropped the ball and went up to meet him, all wagging their tails. And she tried to lift her dog up, all adding fear. And she lifted the collar, the leash came over her dog's neck as she added fear and commotion to all this. And her dog did 3 loops around her, running away from Bubs. And Bubs just chased. He's got the instinct to chase. And so, yeah, dude, her dog ran straight out into the road. Bubbles, both dogs busy. This street, actually, way up the street. It was crazy. This dog went, 2 blocks away, just still going. And the lady's like, you better not make me lose my dog. And she ran away. I was like, oh my God, Bubbles. So yeah, it was my bad, I guess, right? I had him off the leash. That's why we have leashes. But why does somebody like that have a dog in the first place? It's like, how many dogs does she go through a week? I don't know, dude. And she never decided to learn doggy language. Don't you gotta speak dog to have a dog? At least do a little bit of research, find out what's that guy's name that does the doggy training. Hispanic sounding dude with a major show for dog training. Anybody know in the comments? Caesar Milan. There we go. God, I couldn't think of that shit. Right? It teaches you not to be, right? You just fear added to the situation in training, or you don't need to be abusive, just dominant. And that's all the dogs do, is figure out who's dominant, and then they all pee on stuff together, and they're buddies. So it's just if you got a dog, take him to the dog park, introduce him to other dogs, and let it take its course. They're not gonna, dogs aren't gonna just sit there and fight. They're just figuring out the pecking order, and then they leave it at that, Little nips and whatnot. Yeah. Everyone will do that. With a smaller dog in their mouth, and then everybody's like, Prison Planet, we need them all on leashes. It's Prison Planet. They need us all on leashes. And they need, we need to microchip all the vaginas. Oh. That joke was not funny. Bubs, you see this? I reduced my crowd to 0. By talking. It's crazy. Well, forgive my sense of humor. Hey, you think that, microchipped vaginas are very funny? I'm going to get my vagina microchipped as soon as possible. Elon Musk, have you got the vagina clip? I want one. Like a chip clip? Cybernetic chip clip on my vaginers. How many vaginers do you have, man? Oh. Cannot compute. Anyway, dude, it's a good morning at the beach. I got in trouble for filming. Look at this dog, though. Look at his smile. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, here's your dog. Here's your dog. Here's Bub. Here's Bub looking at the dog. You see dogs talk? Right?
I don't ever let him write my lyrics.
Speak. Speak. Yeah, see subsonic speaking. Can't even hear it. Like squeaks. Speak. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Yeah.
No, I know. Well, actually, the first time I played with Suno, I was really shocked.
I'm not saying that I never did. I started off innocent, but then I was.
They wrote a killer song for me called, I titled it, Is There Any Extra Space in Heaven? Storage units.
There he does it.
I had this idea before I knew about Suno. And so
$500?
And so I wrote like a couple
Bubs is like, ooh, $500 tires. They're mine now. Here's your buddy boy. Speak, Bubs. Tell him.
40 songs. I haven't shown them all to my mom, but everyone I show her, she's
See, he's like the top one. He's squeaking all sorts of subsonic.
yeah. But
Wait.
it is a good tune.
Ultrasonic, is that where above?
I hear a lot of other people's AI music. And
Subsonic would be like super low, like rumbling, right?
like, I'm not
Is that how it goes? Ultrasonic.
Yeah, no. I get you, man. That's
But
cool.
I don't think there's anything wrong with.
So, yeah, he's friendly. Shaka's friendly.
Shaka. Shaka dog. Hi, Shaka dog. He's good boy. No, Shaka dog.
But yeah, I turned it into a full-blown fucking 1960s, 70s Hawaiian ballroom. I had a line there. Oh, hi, Makamaka. No.
This is pretty funny. So Willow's been writing songs with ChatGPT, I think, and pretty good. He's got like his way of getting the AI to write prompts for him back and forth, and then refining it, and the cleverness on the topics, and then using if the topic has anything to do with the artist's style. So he's copying artists. So he's doing like a Nako song, but then making it about what, the situation, but like facetiously, so you don't even realize it until the end kind of thing. And it's great. They sound like they're educational love songs kind of thing. I'm like, dude, the guy's got away with words, and it's a talent. And he spends a lot of time sitting here like refining his usability with ChatGPT. And I'm like, watching I've been practicing guitar and ukulele. I'm in my 40s and I'm still thinking I'm gonna like get good enough at one of these instruments to like finish a song finally or whatever. I've got all these. I used to write digital songs back then, when I got my first Mac. I never did anything with them. I finally started playing them when I was DJing, and when I DJ'd, I realized how common some of these like loops are. People use the same samples for all this stuff from like old school, like all the way back, dude. Once it's recorded in a studio, you've got the instrument playing the notes. You don't need to it's harder to find a recording studio that's soundproof to get away from all the other sounds. Like, where in Hawaii am I supposed to get away from the coqui frogs even, right? It's crazy. So, anyway, I'm sitting here just watching this whole thing unfold. He's got an album to release, and the whole album is kind of like this whole like learning experience, and all these different genres. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it's actually going to be quite a valuable album here. But at the same time, people, once they know that it's AI produced, they'll discredit how much he's actually done on just imagining the prompts for it and everything. So it's quite a task. I've played with it a little here and there over the last few years, and come up with some cool things just in very little time. I'm a glass blower, I'm a musician, like comedian, like all these different forms of art I like to dabble in. So prompt creation is pretty much where it's going for artists. I see that that's where it's kind of headed. So it's good to work on your vocabulary and understanding computers and algorithms and stuff like that. It's going to come in very handy the more you're integrated. So He doesn't do social media. I do too much, and I don't even get paid for it yet. So it's like I don't even care. I should care. I'm broken. I never signed up for the capitalism mental illness, and I'm punished for it. People hate me when they see me like not a slave to that mentality, like always thinking about how am I going to come up on this or whatever. I'm like just like a carrot in front of a donkey, like one thing to the next to the next. I'm just amazed at everything that's going on and trying to figure it out and how everything goes together. And so I just feel like lucky that I didn't get too funneled into any kind of like category and kind of career or whatever. I just kind of do it all, right? So, this might be one of his songs. It's crazy. It's like consuming him. So it's good stuff. He knows like a lot about Hawaiian culture and the irony and the tragedy of it all. It's weird to be here. Native American, he's Inuit. Most of the people that claim to be Hawaiian are Asian. It's like whatever. Who's really, there's very few actual Hawaiians here, but still there's all this like resentment about like the globalization of the most isolated place on earth. Like it's gonna be an even mix of people here because we're right in the middle of all of it. So it seems silly. Anybody still holding a grudge, like, oh, keep everybody else out because we're all one. Anybody that's like trying to come in, it's tragic. It's like, dude, what? You shouldn't be punished. I've been howled so much, dude. Not too. Actually, the pretentious people from the dance community or whatever, those guys were like, so the white people from the Americans that was here. People haven't caught on to Hawaiian culture, actually been more the ones to make it hard for me. But Hawaiian people have been super cool, actually. But every once in a while, I notice they pick me the smallest, crustiest piece on the slice or whatever. The slice on the pizza. You know what I mean? Okay. Someone's got to get that one. But yeah, the music thing is just Wyllow's being like pretty sly about the irony, and most people will just enjoy the music, and then there'll be like that percentage that actually get it, and then of those there will be a percentage that's triggered and like offended, and another percentage that learns something from it by seeing the other side. The end result is, we're all going to be mixed and globalized and have our effects on each other. Nobody's really, if you're born into money or if you're educated well or just keen and figured shit out on your own. If you're like nurtured or whether you had to fight through a storm of abuse or, like, I'd say we deserve a shot at happiness, right? We should be able to figure it out and not have all this resistance and all the game rigged against us, especially if we're starting out at the bottom, expected to try to get up from there. It's just so rigged against us, man. So I support his ironic, comedic music album, and I've seen the guy do some things when he was drunk that is adorable. Like, right? A lot of people hate on him. He can't really hang out socially in a lot of places in Wyllow without dealing with flack. Like, was for I didn't do anything wrong, but all the rumors, fucking, how do you stop like a tsunami like that, right? Like, made me famous in the wrong way. So I just keep being authentic and transparent. You can't even write them out. Trying to be anything. But I should click that in my brain, that switch. I played like hard to get after taking so many losses from vultures and vampires and stuff. And I've just been like, fine, I don't want anything, have it all, take it all. I don't need to be a glass blower, I don't need to do whatever, you know. But I need to click that switch back and actually just for the greater good, I need to be able to follow through on some of my projects if they're going to be beneficial for everybody. So like I can't just be erased into oblivion because some vultures stole all my art and my abilities to be an artist and all my collected assets that were going to become something really meaningful, bring all the religions together under science and empathy, and realizing that we're all right. So there's no reason to debate or to think down. Like we've all got different paths, different backgrounds, and we're gonna come to the same conclusions in the end, you know? So that's the gospel, man, is just like when you realize that life is just about like the children, right? The world you're leaving others, your impact on others' feelings and how your actions echo into the community and throughout time and stuff. So, right, as an artist, you just like, you don't want to waste time on any of this crap. Not on lawsuits, not on like relationship drama. Like, you just feel like your art is the only thing that's going to be left behind when you're gone. And either it makes a difference or it doesn't. So it's like, those people that stole my art are truly the most awful. I mean, dude, it's just like, you kill someone, but then, you know, that's, you just can't take their life away, you know? It's fucked. It's really fucked. So, hopefully it comes back to me slowly. I don't care. I'll create new art, probably with AI, because then I won't have to have like canvases and a bunch of film crews and whatever. It's just like my imagination of the ability to communicate what I imagine. So, I appreciate, Wyllow teaching me some of these techniques to create the right kind of prompts to get the results you imagine. Great, that's a fucking trick right there, dude. So, I don't know. Are you gonna get microchipped? Sounds kind of good. You mean I could just like know everything that the internet knows all at once and just, wow. We're getting uploaded. It is definitely the Matrix. Oh God. I mean, dude, it's kind of an exciting time to be alive. Kind of scary. Martial law. They're locking up all the homeless people, right? I just sold my land and decided to pay rent. Once I was moving, I bought a van for moving. I was like, why don't I just stay in the van? I look at properties and I think about the upkeep, holding down the fort and trying to, right, secure all your assets and shit. It's like, I want to be free. I don't want to need nothing. So, right, how do I relieve myself of being attached? So, part of, I guess, these people stealing my shit is an underlying lesson. Even the stuff you can't replace, right? They're still holding you down. I wasn't selling my comic books. I wasn't reading my comic books. They were vacuum sealed with dry Humboldt County air from 10 years ago. From my high school days. I didn't need to haul those boxes around and pay for storage anyway. My kids would have appreciated reading those and having, like, who cares what their value is? I was going to have those comic books for my kids. Wyllow Moon, I miss you! Oh my God, my daughter's 18, dude. Hope you're having fun, kid. Whoa. Get away from the succubus. I left my parents when I was like 17 or something. And now they just don't even want me around. I'll go visit and they'll be like, all right, well, we're going to go to church, so get out of our house. Well, we're going to lock you out of the house. Okay. How am I the one that's not trustworthy? When they all stole from me. It's crazy. I've never stolen anything. I feel awkward going through a purse that I find in the dumpster. Anybody want a purse? It's got all this makeup in it and the tears of somebody out there that has to buy new makeup and whatever else the person that stole the purse got before they threw it in the dumpster. It's leather and sticky, and it's got a rib zipper or two. See, I don't need AI to write songs. Oh, man. This guy's got a bucket. He's got a bucket! He's going in the ocean, he's got a bucket! What's he getting? Why don't I have a bucket? I'm here. I forgot to bring my bucket. I don't know what I'm supposed to be getting. I'm at the ocean. I'm sitting in my car talking to my phone. What the fuck's going on here? Where's Mr. Bubs? Oh, he's right there. Oh shit, dude. What time is it? I got work. Oh, he just made this song right now. He's showing him. That's pretty cool. Because the guy pulled up was a rock star. He said he just recorded the song that he was listening to as he cruised up. That's no fun though. You want to be that guy saying like, watch, ChatGPT can do it better. I just wrote your song in 2 minutes. Robots took your job. So you're fired. You're fired, dude. Can't afford to feed you. This robot. Plug it in. There's a bus that comes here for free. That's a bus.
Yeah, Bubbles is really cool.
And they give away food boxes, you know. I don't even have food stamps. I just get free food boxes. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. Oh shit, these people are glaring at me again for filming them. I don't know, man. We're in public. It's our First Amendment right to film everything. In Hawaii, you don't even have to tell somebody you're recording them to use it as court evidence. California, you do. You have to say, we're recording. State your name for the record. Hawaii is like, nah, we got voice recognition. We can tell that's you. I have a human brain that recognizes faces and voices. My genetics have been fine-tuned throughout millions of versions and reconversions. We just keep finding the sexiest thing and fucking it. Did you just call my thing? You better not. It's a vagina. And no, Louis C.K. did not come up with calling them vaginers. He's just the first one who said it on his stand-up special. I've been calling them vaginers for years. And I'm not going to change that because another comedian said it on his special. It is a vagina because that's what they do, they vagina. It's obvious. Some jokes are inevitable. You cannot own them. I guess unless you release a special and copyright it. But Still, I don't count that. South Park said it right? The fish sticks joke. I totally wrote the fish sticks joke. I was in jail in Humboldt in 1999, and they gave us fish sticks every Friday lunchtime. And right, the fish sticks are like just what everybody calls them. Like I heard it with my ears, and I was like, nobody, like everybody was lazy and not stopping fish sticks. It just comes out for this. And so yes, indeed. It is inevitable. I was yelling over the tables. Anybody want to trade these tofu dicks for some fish sticks? These tofu's making my dick shrink. Because I had the vegetarian diet and fish sticks looked a lot better. So anyway. There's no fish sticks. But then South Park, right? The Cartman was on the couch and he's like, oh yeah, that totally works. What are you, a gay fish? Same joke, different inevitability, because they noticed everyone says it that way too. They have ears and a sense of humor. So, of course. Good boy, Bob. You stand? You being good? Stand close? Yeah, you good? Oh, good boy. Where's your ball? Where's your ball, baby? Where's your ball? So yeah, like I'm not too worried about repeating jokes because it's just inevitable. We live in a world where copyrights and patents. ChatGPT just patented it all.